Hello and welcome to episode 12, I think it's 12, of this IXION playthrough, of my IXION playthrough, there we go. Yes, I think it is 12. Anyway, when last we left off, we have lost a single science crew member. We only allowed to lose 3 more before we fail the dangers of space exploration. So the current plan is basically to hop the science ship over to these planets, and then figure out from there we're going to get a couple more research that should already be queued, which will allow our science ships to explore new planets, but also make it easier for them to survive. Hopefully if it does what I hope it does. Okay. In addition to that, we did just finish constructing this. We was asked to construct it by this sector here, but this sector here was already very happy, so we are now going to, because we wanted to know, and we have saved. Speaking of saving, for the last 2 episodes in a row, I've had to repeat or manually watch my video and repeat my actions from previously because I forgot the game does not save when you quit. It has an autosave system and it doesn't save when you quit. That is infuriating, but never mind. Anyway, we had a task to build this thing, but this sector is already stable enough. It doesn't need it. It's just a power drain and a personnel sink. So we're just going to say bye-bye and see whether or not the game punishes us for undoing something we was asked to do. In addition, I'm going to start sending probes this way around. I think I'm going to explore basically this direction, even though we've uncovered all of this stuff. I think that's the plan we're going to go with. I don't believe we have anything we need to build. We are wanting to upgrade our power infrastructure.
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
Good. Insect farm sector 2, that was a while ago, so that's fine. Science ship is collecting science, that's the only thing we really care about there at the minute. Actually, that's interesting. There doesn't appear to be much in the way of resources in this direction. Some ice, some hydrogen. Oh, we've got some resources up there. It's going to take us a while to get to that. Maybe we'll have the science ship go this way around, but we'll send the IXION, or the Tyquin, this way around. I think it'll be better anyway, because it's going to be nearer and shorter movements. To which end, we should probably just keep exploring, or sending probes over to here. Okay, you're almost done. Okay, technology exoskeleton has been unlocked. Let's just queue them all up, and then we'll worry about. I think we're going to grab colonist center next because we do need to get it one way or the other. It can't disassemble this anymore. We can partially fix that. We can send resources over there. We can't send them back though. Sector 2, temporarily. Just to allow it to get rid of some. So they can put this back in here. 1350, 30. And then we're bringing it back down to here? I think so, yes. Reason being, in order to get safely, or the science ship safely to there, I think I'm going to have to navigate it from here. There is a lot of resources in this cloud from the sun. And that kind of makes me concerned a little. Yeah, there's so many more resources over there. Let's continue to focus on the stuff that's over here. There's silicon. That's just another massive carbon field. And why is this this bit here empty? It's like there's nothing over here. Oh, is that actually a comet? I think that's a comet. Oh, hello. That's a massive chunk of resources of all types. I want my probe.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
I want my probes to get these two before I start scanning around near these.
A probe has completed its scan.
I am tempted to we may as well unlock these as well, I think. There doesn't appear to be another reason or a reason to move the Tyquin over there, so we may as well have them accessible. So the miner will go over to there now. We'll just get it to collect the resources that are easily available. Technology deep dive apparatus has been unlocked. Good. So let's have a look around here. Yeah. There's another chunk of resources over here. I wonder if at some point we can increase the scan radius. Okay, so once science has finished this one, do I want to progress or do I want to... No, we're going to need more power one way or another. Do I want to increase the amount of power we currently have or reduce the cost of further solar panels? Let's increase the amount of power. I think that's a better option. I wonder when the effect is going to kick in. I'm wondering when we're going to get told that...
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
What's it called? That we've stayed in the system too long, stability has gone down. So yeah, once we've got that, we'll double back down here. We do need to be
A probe has completed its scan.
disabling all of these so that things don't start trying to fly all the way over here. I wish there was an easier way to do this as a group, but I can't select them as a group, and I can't group select them. So I actually have to do this one by one. So the nice quality of life feature would be able or ability to drag and drop the group and tell the group to avoid. The other way around to do this would be to mark high priority on the asteroids nearby, but I'm fairly sure the order of these takes priority over a high priority target. That's what I think, at least. Oh, it looks like we've got
A
silicon.
probe has completed its scan.
If not here, yeah, we have silicon now. How much crew do we have? We have power to turn it on, but do we have crew to run it? We do have crew to run it. Okay. Let's disable that for now. Mostly just for power management reasons. Give us a little bit more of a buffer for our crew. There's also something very weird. I don't know if you can notice that or if you will notice that in the video. But if I click one of these and then turn this off, there's going to be a frame rate hitch. Every single time. For whatever reason, flicking this causes the game to pause for a tiny amount of time. It is weird. It is also a little annoying because it means that your clicks, if you're trying to do things quickly, your clicks don't register. Hopefully we're getting to the point, or we will be soon, where it's going to start recollecting the ferrite. Have I disabled you from collecting water? No, I should do, because our tanks are full and we can't hold anymore.
Has arrived at its destination.
Okay, probe is almost there. Speed things up a little bit.
A probe has completed its scan.
Where are my cargo ships? Yeah, there's still silicon to move. Oh, there they're going. That doesn't need to be on, so let's get a little bit more power back off that. Okay. Do I want to get the one that makes it cheaper first, or no? Let's actually start getting this done now. That wasn't what I meant to do. Fortunately, we had the game paused, or the game isn't paused. I want that to research, that to be queued. Or do I actually want to get Fire Station first? We'll get Fire Station next, then we'll get Fusion, then we'll get Crop Farm. Then we'll start looking at specific things that we may want from elsewhere. Policy cooldown is reduced by 5 cycles, but wouldn't that make it immediate? Unless you had intensive on. One policy allowed every 5 cycles. So if you reduce the cooldown every 5 cycles, then you can change them at will. That doesn't seem right. Is that research just complete? Yes, we just got a little bit of extra power, I think. Technology thermal regulators has been unlocked. Yeah, gives a little bit more power. If we have a look... 1% more power on each of these. We need more circuits and more polymers. Okay, you've done there, in which case it's time you went to there. Probe is about to make it up there. Right. You prioritize that. Use that last, that second. And you can also prioritize the helium if we have any.
A probe has completed its scan.
Nope, no you don't. I suppose that might be what's happening. Every ship is re-evaluating. What paths it could go down. Okay, let's speed things up and actually get research. Get exploring this stuff. Does seem to want to give us a lot of carbon in this area. Not that I'm complaining, we may need as much power as we can get. Okay, more experienced crew.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Let's start getting these done. Submarine intelligence. Several sensors have recorded contradictory readings related to the Coriolis effect on Perenti 85. This is the crew of the iceberg. We have entered Perenti 85's atmosphere. Equipment has been deployed, but the gravity of the planet may complicate our operations. Visibility is nil. Atmospheric corrosion factors are negligible. Release microprobes into the atmosphere. Set up a weather station. Iceberg team will set up a small temporary station, allowing them to carry out meteorological analysis. Additional resources will be required, which can be brought by cargo ship. Yes, we know. Set up advanced infrastructure for meteorological analysis and simulations. I wonder if we can only do one of these. Release microprobes into the atmosphere. Let's set up the more complicated one because we have the resources to burn. We quite literally have the resources to burn. You're on standby, so we'll assign you to this task. Each sector seems to like to repeat particular tracks. This sector appears to like to repeat the Volo jump track. Silicon. Ferrite.
A probe has completed its scan.
Pause. If I pause the game, do these... No, we still get that hitch in. Wait for the game to unhitch, then select. We don't want the mining ship going half the way across the system. Okay, so you are our research and colonization center, then I want the fire station. That should have. Yep, okay, so we can reconfigure this to be...
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
200 again. What accident? Sector 3, small stockpile, not the end of the world. If we had Sector 4, or rather Sector 3 in one of these, that would have been worse. So many resources. I'm hoping the miner is actually... No, it's still trying to get... No, it's got all the silicon, yes, so it's collecting the ferrite now, which is good. We do need to... We do need to start. Words in the correct order, they're important. We do need to start collecting more ferrite. Because we have emptied one of our bins. As it stands, we have maxed out our alloys, but that's fine. Be transformed into power by a nuclear power plant. So we should be collecting as much hydrogen as we can. Are we going to be able to get hydrogen from cracking water? Or how you do it in Greg Tech, electrolyzing water? How many of the resources made over? Only had one so far.
A probe has completed its scan.
Mining ship, stop trying to go to the other side. Complete what is on your side first. That would be another nice quality of life thing, developer. Nearby asteroids first. Irrespective or site. Allow me to assign a range that they're not allowed to go out at. Or go out to. Okay, insect farm sector 2. That's one in each sector, one after another, just not all at the same time, which is, I suppose, better. Stop it. We're going to be able to turn the probe launcher off soon because we will have found all the asteroids. There's got to be something with this cloud. There's so many resources in here that the cloud itself has to be dangerous in some way. I think there's just the hydrogen left that's We have the resources up here. Are you going back for repair? You must be. Because you're not told... Ah, no, you're going here to get these. Okay, that's the first probe that's actually going to go through all of that. That's now got enough resources to start building. I'm going to use this thing suddenly deciding it has a new target to figure out when a probe has got to its destination.
A probe has completed its scan.
That works as well. I think we just sent that one after ice, so it's no reason, it won't have any reason to change its priority. It's not like there's any resources in the cloud. Now, I thought I saw another lot of hydrogen. That may very well be the last of it. Can we disable other power to other things in a minute? We actually don't need these active. These aren't going to be doing anything.
A probe has completed its scan.
You're supposed to take me to the probe. All you've done is take me to the page, not to where it's scanned. Let's have these two turned off. We'll leave the hydrogen on. It can go and get that hydrogen. I think it should be able to make it. Actually, no. It will end up going through the gas cloud if it does that. How long is it going to take the Tyquin to get over to there? 2.1 cycles. It might be worth me moving this over here and telling them just to grab this lot. And then we can start moving it back around. Hydrogen is kind of going to be one of the last things they grab. It would just be nice to have the tanks full. There's so much ice here though. Let's turn it off for now. We can't use it yet. I'm unlikely to be able to use it for a while. We're going to have to immediately pause once this scans here. Otherwise the mining ship is going to come running. the mining ship going through that stuff. Okay. Oh. That's a long-ass way out. Yeah, if we get to this planet, there is a lot of resources just in the immediate vicinity. Is that the only one that has resources this far out of the outside? Swirl, swirl, swirl. I'm just looking for a flash on the scan. There's some ice. I'm inclined to leave that. We have so much ice in the minute and we're not even using it. There was some... Where was that? Ferrite and ice. How much ferrite? Next to nothing. Negligible. Not worth it. More ferrite. Not worth it. Okay, let's lock onto and get these ones marked. Okay, science crew is going to be done in a second. That's heading over there, that's heading over there.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Phenomenon have been discovered on the Perenti 85 that appear to defy the Coriolis effect. Particles specific to self-similar space were also detected. These clearly played a major role in the complex balance of forces present. Good. Massive chunk of research. Get it. And then we'll head over to Rokatansky. So it doesn't look like probes can go through those absolutely fine. So we think we're done, in which case we can probably turn... Yeah. We can turn the probe launcher off now.
A probe has completed its scan.
Which probe? Which scan? This one. Hydrogen. Is it just me, or is that taking longer every single time? We currently don't have anyone set to collect ice, but then we're not using it, so I suppose that's fine. Okay, after fire station we get fusion station. Then we'll get crop farm. We could use more workers over in this sector still. don't currently need the alloys, so maybe we do move the Tyquin. If we move it here, we just get access to the hydrogen, which isn't that helpful. Okay, let's start moving the... Yeah. Let's get prepped to move the Tyquin. So 20, 29. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that's going to take 3.2.
A probe has completed its scan.
Pause. No, do not fly through that. Are you mad? Okay, what I was actually going to do is tell it that it can start mining this stuff. We'll have to have a look at... we'll need to disable some power facilities to be able to make the jump over here. Not the jump. Traverse over to here. Which is the one that I set to high priority collect ferrite? You. Can you make a high priority to... medium priority, actually. Focus down silicon. Yeah, that's more going to fill, or more than going to fill our cargo space. I just kind of want to get it to grab the hydrogen that's nearby. So I want it to head over here. And grab that lot. We could move it to here. I think actually moving it to here is probably going to be good enough. This is still going to be a little far away, but it would collect it faster. But I think getting to here is going to be an easier trip. Okay. For the time being, let's turn that off to give this sector a little bit more power. Hospital has people in it. Turn that off. Turn that off. These are all filled with food, so that's fine.
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
That will give it sufficient time. Our poster detected an unusual electromagnetic signal on the comet of Rokatansky D79. Iceberg team reporting, we've landed on Rokatansky D79. The ice comet is barren, but its rotation causes shadows to dance across the surface quite beautifully. Flows of snow move erratically around the comet, perhaps because of the abnormally high gravity. The signal appears to be transmitting from a cave. A glacial mass blocks its entrance. We await further instructions. Set up a temporary study center. Establish infrastructure to support exploration and geological analysis. Use explosives to clear the path. Let's do this the long way, but this is going to take a little while because this thing is going to have to transport the resources over, and that's going to take a while to get there, particularly given the fact we've just told the Tyquin to move. But our crew want this done safely. So we need to be careful. Oh, we finished research. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll worry about actually using that in a bit. For the time being, let's cue that. Okay. We want to know what kind of size it is. That's the kind of size it is. Okay, so we're only going to be able to get one more of these in. Pause so that it doesn't actually start building it yet. That one's EVA. Okay, so we will have space enough for one more building of some kind of size. Oh, we can't actually build this here anyway, so this works fine. This is the maximum number of external structures we would be able to have. Does that fit there? No. Can we get anything else in there? What kind of building is this? It's not even a space building. It should have some kind of thing on it. Could build another one of those. Build something sideways there. There's enough room for a couple more bits of storage up there. Okay, let's cancel the building of that. Having this here is fine. How much power is this going to use? Next to none. Okay, fair enough. I think it's already, it's already delivered those over. That's going to go straight from there. We're going to start getting resources from the other sector. Have you left yet? You have left. You are going to take an age to get there. I see you. No, you don't. Okay. You go back to doing something productive. Like getting the silicon. We're going to need loads more silicon. Power's back up. These are all currently turned off, which is fine. Let's turn that on because we do eventually want to have 4 over there as well. Not had an accident recently? No.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Sector 3. Okay, that's fine. We should, yeah. Hospital not being overloaded anymore. I think they have they didn't say they did in the last patch notes, but I think they must have adjusted it down again just slightly because they don't appear to be accidents don't appear to be happening so frequently that they're going to start overloading hospitals quite easily again, unless, for example, in 2 separate instances we lose like one of these and one of these. That's dangerous. dangerously risky. Oh, we've actually reached the point where we can't where we can't store any more polymers. Okay, you're finished. Trains up to 15 colonists over 5 cycles using 1 second. If automatically training on, training will only commence when there are 15 non-workers available. So it says to make at least 30. We're not going to automate it yet because we don't have that, but let's get one lot going. Let's see, small stockpile, so minor accidents in all 3 sectors. This is going to take a while again because it's got to get all the way back. We are going to need to power that up. This doesn't pause the game. Let's reduce the speed just temporarily. How many times can we reduce the cost? So the power is 5 extra, 17 extra. Destruction chance during dangerous weather conditions is reduced by 50%. Okay, that's something that's useful knowing. We'll get this as a matter of priority after... actually, let's get it after fire stations. Let's queue it up now. Because we are running out of power again. It would be nice to be able to have a lot more of our stuff active. Has it made it back? It's made it back, so it's just preparing to head out again. We're heading down here. Actually, I will do this after I finish streaming. I think we'll, since we're here at the minute, we'll say it can start mining this area here, so these ones. Although once we have this silicon and this carbon, I think we'll move over to this planet here and then start heading back in and around. We will eventually need to get the Tycoon over here. I'm hoping we can actually test that with this. I think it will let me check it. It clips it. The Tycoon should take the same path. But in theory, if we want to get over here to collect all of this, we can go from there to here. That is an option. The other option was to go from here to there, because I'm fairly sure we wouldn't hit it. Okay, good, that's on its way. More polymer storage. Okay, we're going to have the first lot in a second. We do actually now, we are starting to need a bit more ferrite. We do have some mined ferrite out there. Silicon is going to be the thing we're going to need the most of in the near term. Okay, so that's working. We will call it an end of the episode once we've done this one and sent them on their way. But yeah, we're probably going to have the Tycoon here for a while now. I thought we had located a viable planet. We probably still need to do research on it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We'll go over that in a second. Pause. I wonder... Well, 30 is going to be the maximum amount that we can transfer over to that planet. In one go. Well, 33 specifically. Okay. Ooh! With the extra resources available to us, we were able to get through the ice. The cave extended deep into the comet, and the gravity is even stronger within it than on the surface. Sending remote-controlled recording equipment ahead, we discovered an almost completely enclosed cavity at the cave's end, at the center of the comet. Within the cavity is a floating grey sphere, 5 meters in diameter. It has no discernible power source, but it does possess a strong electromagnetic field and emanates a faint bluish glow. When we attempt to move the remote instrumentation closer, the sphere swallows it, and its surface becomes almost viscous. Ready for extraction, 45 science. New technology upgrade. Post-decryption treatment upgrade unlocked for the cryonics center. Okay, that's a horrendously bad idea. When we attempt to remove the remote instrumentation closer, the sphere swallowed it, and its surface became almost viscous. Descend to the cavity to study the sphere. How are they going to study the sphere? What I would like to say is you can just study the sphere, but you know the distance the rover or the remote instrument was from the sphere when the sphere swallowed it? You're not allowed in double that range. We're supposed to be trying to be careful. But the game throws an interesting opportunity. I just don't know whether or not. Because I can't give a specific enough instruction to say, so you can study it, but keep your fucking distance. You saw what that thing did. You would assume that scientists would know this. And that with that knowledge, they would be able to make a smart decision. But given what I've seen so far, I can't guarantee that. Interesting. It said it gave me this. I'm tempted to save scum this, because as I said, they saw what happened when something got close. So they should be well aware enough to know that it would be a bad idea if they got close. So I'm going to save scum this, and I'm going to test to see how stupid the scientists actually are. If it says that they approached the sphere, I'm going to reload the save, because that means I should assume that the scientists are dumb as bricks. If it says that they were keeping their distance and something went wrong, I will live with that decision. this is what we will do. We have set the parameters. They are aware it's dangerous. Are they now going to do something stupid in spite of that knowledge?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, we are no longer picking up any signals from the iceberg and lost contact with PM and its crew. That tells us nothing what happened. Stellar object destroyed. Yeah, I'm not accepting that. If they just witnessed it destroy or it eat something, and they've done something significant enough that will cause it to destroy the entire ship and the asteroid, then the scientists should not be trusted with their own lives. So there is a perfectly reasonable place to leave it. Okay, at least we know now, the level of intelligence the developers have assigned to the scientists. That is 0. So, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back again next Monday with more of this, where we'll continue to explore this system. This will be out on Friday. I don't believe, at this point we shouldn't be having any episodes over the weekend, so yeah, next Monday will be the next episode. So thanks again for watching, hope you enjoyed the show, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Cheerio.